Okay, we're ready. This is my spot. Okay. So, I'm going to do the surprise open. All right. Hey, it's Kevin from Direct Allied Agency. Today we're going to be going over Google Ads. The reason is so many people come to us now around Oklahoma because they've been hearing about Google Ads, and people are just now starting to get, hip to just ranking high in Google. So, quick crash course on what it is, why you need it, and how we can help essentially. So Google Ads is really just a way that you can pay Google to outrank everybody in the search results. Okay, so on your phone or on your computer, let's say you type in roofers in Tulsa. Okay, roofers in Tulsa. So you get a whole bunch of results in there. So with Google Ads, you can set it up to pay for bids on clicks that go to your entry in the Google search results. So now these are going to be text ads. So for example, you can have an ad that says like, best roofer in Tulsa. So that would be like a headline, and then under the headline you can say, like family owned, best roofing service. And I'm just giving you really goofy examples of this stuff. Best roofing service. And then in the ad somewhere you can have like your phone number, 918, whatever. Then you'll have a link to your website, .whatever.com. Okay, and inside your ad, you're allowed like 2 or 3 different lines of ads that we will research for you to find out what's the best verbiage to use within your ad. So this is what shows up when people type in roofers in Tulsa. Your ad will be, at the top of Google, position 1, 2, or 3. Now, a lot of people say, well, no one clicks ads. There's actually a statistical fact that shows that people are not even conscious that this stuff is ads at the top of Google, and they click on it. Even though a lot of times, and Google changes this, but sometimes it'll actually indicate an ad. But a lot of people just click on it because it's right there at the top. And if your phone number's here, they can just click on it. Especially if it's a local area code, they can click on it. So this is what an ad is going to kind of look like. And then when they click on it, we basically send it to a landing page. Okay? So in this landing page, you always got to make a cameo. So in this landing page, we'll have, a nice little video at the top. And then it'll say, best roofer in Tulsa. It'll be just a video. Then we'll have your phone number. It's basically a landing page. When they click on your ad, a landing page is designed to look like your website, to feel like your website, but be a very salesy, condensed approach to getting them to make the sale or to take an action on your landing page. So it's basically your website that is designed differently, but looks exactly like it, for them to take action. So we'll have like a video, the phone number, a little headline, then we'll have like your products and services right here, service 1, product 2, service 3, and then maybe a contact form where they can fill out. And then, maybe some more verbiage about you guys, how your roofing company is the best in Tulsa. And then, we can add whatever other nice little goodies below here. But at the very top, people are just going to want to click this ad, see your landing page, be able to call you, be able to see a quick little video or a couple images, a little bit about you. You know, you're the best roofer in Tulsa, some services, a contact form, and whatever other fluff we need to put in here. We'll usually add like a freebie in here. You know, call us now and you'll get a free consultation or a free whatever. So this is essentially Google Ads for you. And then another element to Google Ads that we always include is called remarketing. Some people call it retargeting. There's actually a slight difference in the meaning of these two words, but let's just kind of call it remarketing for now. So you know when you Google something or you search for something, you're shopping maybe, and all of a sudden any other website you visit or anywhere you go, you start seeing ads for that stuff, and you're like, oh my goodness, how does my computer know? Well, we can get into that later, but that's basically retargeting working. So with these, we can actually have images show up. You know, maybe we'll have your logo in there with, you know, picture of you guys working or something like that. So that's the way that we can show visual ads within your Google ad campaign, is by including the remarketing, retargeting with this. So once they hit your landing page, if they don't buy, they'll be funneled into your retargeting, remarketing campaign. And as long as they don't clear their history, their browser history in their computer, they're going to continue to see these ads from your company. It's just when you're out of sight, you're out of mind, so to speak. So this is a way to keep your ad fresh in front of people until they make that sale. An ad campaign without this is a losing campaign. You have to have this. I think the numbers are 50-something% of campaigns that have this will end up converting. It's a huge conversion portion of your Google Ads. So how Google Ads works, okay? You say, okay, well, I want to spend, let's just call it $100 on ads, okay? So we'll research, what our agency does is we research all of the different ads that are running in your area, your competitors' ads. Even we'll go outside of our area to see what some of the top converting ads in the country are, and we'll try to mimic that ad, and then we'll use keywords that people are going to search to find your roofing company in Tulsa, like best roofer in Tulsa, roofing remodeling, shingle repair, Tulsa. You know, all those keywords, we're going to include these in your campaign, and each one of these keywords, you'll pay every time somebody clicks after they search the keyword. And when they click on your ad, a good click range is somewhere between, what we see is, you know, I guess between 60 cents a click and like $1.10 or $1.15. That's the kind of a decent little range you want to be in. Some businesses you can get a little bit lower than 60 cents a click, some a little higher than $1.15. It depends on how competitive it is. Really competitive markets will sometimes see up to $2 a click. If you're not converting those, it may be not worth your money, but the $100 worth of ads, you kind of prepay this stuff, and then with our agency, you prepay it, and then we'll throw it into your ad campaign, and we'll actually monitor this. Now, the difference, the most important thing about Google Ads is the difference between hiring a professional agency that knows how to do Google Ads and just going to some national agency that just runs bulk Google Ads for companies that, you know, they never see or care about. The biggest difference is that a lot of those companies don't monitor your ads. You want to have somebody that's looking at your ads at least once or twice a day. When we launch an ad campaign, we're monitoring it for, you know, the first 18 to 19 hours. Constant, just looking at it, making sure that people are clicking on the right phrases. If we need to exclude some things that people are searching for, we remove things that they're searching for to find you that we don't want them to find you for. Like truck repair Tulsa. If they end up showing your ad, if Google shows your ad for someone that searches truck repair Tulsa, we want to remove those keywords and tell Google, don't show our ad for these keywords. So that's the importance of having somebody monitoring your ad campaign. And also to make sure it's running in the right places. We see people, like, I won't say what agency they're with, But there's one agency that we know of always runs ads all over the country for clients that are like located in Tulsa, for example. We see, what was it? It was a plumbing company we saw was being run. They had some ads being run in Calgary, Alberta. I mean, there's no way that a plumber is going to drive, from where they were in our area all the way up to Calgary, Alberta to do a plumbing job. I don't care what it's worth. So we found that some of these agencies are running ads in areas that they had no business running ads in. Sacramento, California is a big one that we see always popping up in these ad campaigns. And that should never be. You're paying for those clicks. You're paying every time somebody clicks on those in Sacramento or Calgary, Alberta. So I hope this explained, excuse me, water. You've got the red Solo cups because we're classy. I even put my little K on there because nothing's more annoying than someone drinking out of your cup, So that's basically Google Ads, and what we do is we make sure that they're optimized properly. We show you analytics on these things so you can see where people are searching from, what they're typing into Google to find your ad, what they're doing when they land on your landing page or your website. We can track, what they're doing, what they're clicking on, how long they're on the website, what they're scrolling past. All their activities are being monitored and tracked within Google Ads. And we can show that all to you. It's a very important part of your marketing process. Every business that's selling items that's serious about their business or products or services, they need to have an ongoing Google ad campaign. I mean, it's just very important. It's the cheater way or the quick way to put yourself from wherever you are in Google to the very top of Google. And it also helps in the long run when Google sees that you're spending money with them. They say, well, these guys are spending money with us, so let's treat them favorably. And it ends up boosting your results organically a little bit too. It helps. So all these things should be included in your entire online marketing campaign. Google Ads is definitely one of those things that you want to have in there, running all the time, depending on your budget every month. The more you put in there, the more you can get out of it. And with us, we want to get to a point where we develop a predictable ROI. That's the goal with these things. Your first ad, you throw $100 at it. We usually don't see a ton of puppy dogs and rainbows or fireworks or anything. We might get a few deals off of it. That's great. But the first ad is more of a test run. And then after that, it just gets better. And we get to a point where we get a predictable ROI, which is you say, if I put 100 into it, I'm going to get 300 out of it. If I put 500 into my ad, I'm going to make 1,500. So whatever ROI we discuss with you that makes sense for you to continue with Google Ads, which you definitely should have running at all times, we want to get to the point where this month I made a bunch of money. I know if I put 1,000 into this thing, I'm going to get 5,000 out of it. That's the goal. That's the beauty of Google Ads. That's what it does for you. Thank you.